All right, so to talk about paths, you need to select the pen tool. That is because we are going to be talking about in this video paths, not lines. So select the pen tool. Like I said, path, not line. Select the pen tool and click to create your first anchor point. Don't drag. Then click again to make a second anchor point. Then click on your first point again to close the object or this path. So again, the process with the pen tool is click, click, close. Click, click, and close. You do the same process to make a shape. Click to create each anchor point that will define your shape. Again, don't drag. After you have drawn anchor points to create your shape, for the last click, you want it to be returning to your first anchor point, and this will close the object created by the path. Now, I want you to pay close attention to your cursor. When you have a line underneath your cursor, that means that it's about to select the full path before you click. It's telling you what you have selected. When your cursor has a little box underneath it, that means you're about to select an anchor point. So these symbols let you know what you're doing. When an anchor point is selected, it turns solid. Select end anchor points to adjust your path. Select the center anchor point to move the entire path. Notice that selecting the center turned the white cursor black. White means you are using the direct selection tool. Black means you are using the selection tool. It's automatically changing back and forth for you. But you'll need to switch to the selection tool in order to keep your cursor black and be able to adjust your object in all the same ways you would adjust any other object or frame. Notice that your cursor will change to different arrows indicating the type of adjustment that it can make at that point. If you hold down Shift, the selection tool will make adjustments that are proportional, so it won't squish or squash or distort your path or object. So again, click, click, close creates a straight path. Click, 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 and more clicks create a shape, as long as you close it at the end by clicking on your first point. Now, click, click, drag creates a curve. Move anchor points in order to adjust your curve. Click to add to the path. Remember that a triangle below a tool indicates that there are more tools hidden underneath it. Click and hold to see hidden tools. In this case, add an anchor point tool, delete anchor point tool, and convert direction point tool are underneath the pen tool. The Add Anchor Point tool has a plus sign next to the pen tool. The Delete Anchor Point tool has a minus sign next to it. The Convert Direction Point tool is an arrow or caret. To select another object, you have to click off and use the Direct Selection tool to select another object in order to adjust its anchor points using these tools. Paths have two kinds of anchor points: smooth anchor points, which are curves, and corner anchor points, which are angles. Convert Direct Point tool changes smooth points to corner points and corner points to smooth points. Select the smooth anchor point and drag to the side to pull out the direction lines. The direction lines are what you move in order to adjust your curve. Adjust your anchor points, add points, delete points, and convert points.